Oh shit, they didn't catch that because Discord wasn't capturing the right window. Thanks, OBS.
Well...
wait, quick,
that,
say it
that
again.
joke's just lost to time. No, it's gone.
All
the
right.
video's already been out for 7 hours. It's not even topical anymore.
Yeah, fair.
Damn.
Okay.
I hate the way Discord streams, because if you have any other window full screen, it just pauses everything.
Yeah. Alright, let me just make sure the announcements are out.
Got my music ready. New mix. I'll save the new mix for after. It's 2 hours 15 minutes for these, right? For the
Yeah.
time limit?
Yeah.
Okay, I need a over 2 hour mix.
You're you're not capturing our audio, are you?
No, I will just be playing my own music.
So I can
Yeah,
turn off
because
my
we have to
sound
mute
then,
each
too.
other. So
It would be kind of funny if you were capturing everyone's audio. Be
Oh,
completely-
I meant game audio, because I was gonna mute. I play with my audio muted most of the time, so I can listen to music.
same.
Yeah.
Ah,
Okay, right, what was I doing? I was going over here. The setup.
See a Star soundtrack.
Continuing shortly.
I'm ready to get back into bingo. It's been a minute. I did the underground, which I was having a lot of fun with, but I was getting a little burnt out, unfortunately. I know
Yeah.
myself. I needed to take a break.
I really
Yeah, I
like
haven't played much
Spicy
bingo.
for it, because it's just like... I don't know, it's a different vibe that's really good.
I'm in way over my head for Spicy. To be completely candid, I do not feel like I'm good enough at the game for this.
That's like half the
but
fun.
I wanted to play bingo so bad, and I don't care how stacked the odds are.
That's kind of how I came into it, and it was like, wait a minute, this is actually kind of fun bashing my head against goals that are really hard.
Right.
Alright, I think I finally have everything set up here. Oh, thanks, Matt. That's really sweet. I appreciate it.
Who's Matt?
I think he invented bingo.
You about to get bopped after this one?
He already dragged me into this. Well, I guess we don't know who dragged me into this room, but who else would it have been?
Okay. So yeah, 2 hour 15 minutes on the timer. Bingos don't count. We're racing to majority or at time. Old tiebreaker rules, so it's you know, whoever got there first. Any questions before we hop it in? Oh wait, and then the 90-second review time if you all have that set up. Does anybody need help getting that set on Bingo Sync? Or the bingo card?
I'm all good.
I think I'm good.
No, I think
I think I'm set. I have muted my opponents.
I'm gonna mute my opponents now then. Okay,
Alright.
bye. See you on the
Good
other
luck,
side.
everyone.
Good
Go
luck.
ahead and mute
Good
everybody,
luck.
and let me know in the chat when you have.
And then I have to mute you too, right, Karma?
Yes.
Yeah.
Goodbye. There we go. Okay. Firelion is muted. Vanstrummer is muted. Karma is muted.
And there goes Karma.
If you can hear me, you shouldn't be able to. Mute me! Mute me! Alright. Make sure I set it to a 90-second review, and starting the countdown. 4, 3, 2, 1, and here is our card. Oh yeah, I was waiting to show it, because I wanted everyone to get the same review process that the racers did. Alright, so, our multi-goal games, I guess we'll go into that first. We have a couple for Campanella 2. We have Cherry Disc, Party House, or Campanella 2. Where was this last match? We have a couple of Golfaria squares, Blockbuster without obtaining any upgrades beforehand, or rescue 3 NPCs and hit 3 Parbots. We have Cherry Disc with all 3 switches pressed, and press all 3 switches using only the Scout. That's an interesting one. Porgy, that's an interesting synergy. Because you need to press them all, but then if you want to get the cherry on that too, you'd have to find a way to get back to them and switch them on, right? And then for Porgy we have Return to Base with 3 different collectible types in 1 dive without any upgrades equipped, and destroy 5 different rock blockades using the missile system or depth charges. Damn, where was this card? I would've... And there's the Caramel I would've loved. Hey, can we run it back? I want this card. Alright, here we go. Let's see where everyone goes. Alright, and then I believe I have it set so that I can... And immediately... Brown team is into Golfaria and Caramel. Teal team is also into Golfaria and Campanella. So, one thing before this match started, Hewho and Guri were talking about how they needed to open up the Golfaria map because they kept getting Golfaria goals. Okay, hype chest, hello. I can't... Twitch. Let's see. That ain't Gritty Goose. Died on A1 and pivoted. Oh no. Oh dang, yeah, you're not kidding. Wrong Campanella. Oh, and we got, some good rock on here. We got some Ninpak. We got Valbrace Gold Disc. That's exciting. This should be a pretty fun card. This Golfaria race is really close. Yeah, me too. I also, do this the way Hewho is doing this. Oh, this is gonna be... Wait! Van gets it! Mark it! Wow! Right there! Holy crap, that race! Immediately out into Ninpak for Vanstrummer. Alright, nothing too special about the Caramel here. It is 75k points, so Guri just kinda chillin', going through. Wow, though, what a... That was a nail-biter! We got 3 NPCs and 3 Parbots going on for Hewho. Will be uncontested, but I bet he thinks that he's still in a race right now. Yeah, that's wild that the safety birdie lost it there. I didn't see how many strokes Hewho had right then. Both entered with the same number of strokes, wow. Yeah, at 5 strokes, I still personally would probably grab the birdie. Just out of fear of, making a bunch of mistakes. So, good on Vanstrummer for, feeling confident enough to go for that. Yeah, the cherry disc here for Campanella 2 is some real good synergy, because you can just get one cherry disc with the 6 items and it'll count for 2 squares. So I really like this from Firelion. Guri about to hit 50k before the end of even the first meteor, or the meteor shower, meteor storm, the interstitial stages. Oh wait, yeah, you're right! Firelion is missing the scroll. Oh no. Both of them are cherry disc goals, though. Yeah, I don't think there's much of a reason to be here if not going for the cherry. Yeah, I guess we could get the gift. Okay, we got the gift and we're bailing. Speaking of generals here. Okay, block Koala, time to block in. I should go and see what our generals are. We have 3 of 5 sport games, we have the Party House or Campanella 2, 10 gifts for the garden, 2 from each row of the library alphabetical, 5 cherry discs from games on this card, and cherry disc any 4 games from different columns of the library. Yeah, there's so many cherry goals on this card, like, a Camp 2 cherry is so juicy at the moment. You get the double mark and at least 1 bit of progress towards 2 more goals. Yeah, we're just doing a gift rush. So I think this will be gift number 3. Yeah, it is. However, gesturing at the tiles? It's an evil game that I love, is what I'll put that at, or what I'll leave that at myself. For me, that would be like a... I kind of like the Campanella 2 Cherry Disc with 6 upgrades, because it means you get to kind of just like slow down and play a little bit more careful and consistent Campanella 2. Obviously, things can still go very wrong, but... I just really like that square a lot. Guri now on Connie, just about to finish Connie off here. Looks like it was a pretty smooth fight. There's our 75k. Now, are we gonna... Ooh, we're not sticking around. I guess maybe didn't grab the pictures. Divers? Okay, we're gonna go find the Parasite Hammer, I imagine. Oh yeah, here we go. Guri's going for it. Let's rock. Oh, wait, no? You know, when I said let's rock, that's not what I meant, but it works. Guri is a huge Campanella 2 player, like... I'm assuming that the question was genuine, but Guri is, like... prime Campanella 2 fan. Even bigger of a like... I love Campanella 2, don't get me wrong, but like, Guri I'm pretty sure loves Campanella 2 more than anybody in the world. There's our 3 NPCs and 3 Parbots for Hehu. So we'll see where Hehu pivots to next. And I think Firelion should have 4 gifts right now. Over to Paint Chase for Hehu. Beat 10 levels without using any boost pads. Right? Stage 1, not too bad, just Jerry. Yeah. Into the Anemone Cave. Should have the Parasite Hammer very soon. Vanstrummer getting pretty close to the end of the first loop of Ninpak. This is one of those situations where, like, I wonder, are you gonna stick around and push the cherry disc here, and then be the one that goes for it? Magic Garden now. Gonna get our 10 Oppie Droppy. Sentient playlist, a little late. Just like watching Hehu right now very carefully drive over the boost arrows in the correct direction as to not get a boost from them. Yeah, nope. The Anemone Cave is very much a, ouch, very strong cave. The speedrun uses it to get from level 7 to 8, and 8 to 9 as well. Oh no. Okay, we're just not gonna... Honestly, it might be better to just fail this course after accidentally taking that boost pad. Firelion just trying to get the 10 Oppies on the pad here. There's our gift, alright. Over to Mooncat for a quick warp. Vanstrummer currently working on the boss. Guri pretty comfortably into Rock-On goal here. I forget if this is the 10 or 15 wave. Alright, this round went much smoother for Hehu. Alright, gold disc down. Time to chomp some more sandwiches in loop 2. Don't get mixed. It's important not to get mixed. Don't get mixed! This is looking a little scary. We're down to 3 lives now. I mean, we do still have more lives coming in. But, I don't know, Loop 2 has a way of finding ways to kill you repeatedly, so if I'm not camping out at like 6 or 7 lives, then I start feeling a little bit nervous. I will find a way to lose them, believe me. I had a pretty smooth Ninpak second loop earlier today, though, so I don't know. Alright, there's our pin golf gift. And are we sticking around, or are we... Ooh, you might want to stick around for the cherry, I don't know. Vanstrummer giving this one a really good think right now. Yep, we're exiting. I think Zoldath did not go well, so we're going over to Quibble Race, unless it went so well that we found a map piece in the time that I looked away to try and update the game titles. Succumbed instantly. Thank you, Zoldath. So this will be interesting. I'm kind of curious to see, are we just going to go for the switches as scout only first? I've never actually thought about the routing for that one. Because there's quite a few places where, like, I would usually use a bomb or something to get through places. I guess I would probably... I mean, I'm looking at the cherries here. I mean, you got Mortal 2, you got Ninpak. Like, sure, that takes some time, but you got Hotfoot. Campanella 2, Waldorf. There's the Rock On done. Alright, now we're going Campanella 2. Let's go, Guri. Now we're gonna have the Campanella 2 person playing Campanella 2, so should be quite exciting to watch. Found our first run-and-gun cave. Vanstrummer approaching switch number 1, gonna... You gotta jump to the left there. Yeah, there you go. Alright, so we've hit one switch. Now we can't keep it held down, but... Yeah, so this is probably gonna need to happen in 2 different ones. Alright, Quibble Race gift is done. Over to Velgris, just grab a couple keys. And I kinda lost count of gifts, but I think we're getting close. If this isn't the last one, it's gotta be like the 9th. Alright, into Cave 2. I imagine we're gonna be picking up the key for... Like, there's gonna be a place later on where we can spend the key. I'm a pretty big fan of grabbing that. Ooh, we're back at the start of Paint Chase. Now, one thing that is nice, or does it count in, does it say in one? Beat 10 levels without using any boost pads, yeah. So, it's okay if he who uses boost pads on levels that he's already cleared to get progress back. And yeah, it doesn't have to be the first 10 either. So he who can kind of just, like, rush back to where he was. And yeah, it looks like he's going to be doing just that. Probably gonna be the scroll door here for Guri? No. The key is close. I didn't see what Guri picked up at the end of the last cave, actually. I guess it wasn't the key, because I don't see it in the little spot above his health bar. Yo, we got the fuel steal! This run is alive. You don't need the fuel steal, but it is such a huge quality of life. Okay, we're going for the heal. Gonna maybe peek around for some stars. We found the star door. Quite a few stars down below. Oh, we still haven't found the scroll either, actually. Gonna need to smack some enemies here. Where the hell is this last door? Firelion. Into level 2 of Velgress. Ooh, we're draining. Yeah. Guri's just like, alright. Camp 2. Camp 2 being Camp 2. Sometimes it happens. Kind of thinking back to my match versus Dom and Val, just the things that happened in Campanella 2 to me. Alright, we found what is likely our cave here. With all 3 switches pressed. So that one would need to be a separate run, I'm pretty sure. So that you could actually leave them pressed. And there is Firelion's 10 gifts from the garden. 2 rows, or 2 from each row, alphabetical. Yeah. I think at this point you're not gonna be like... I think you just want to go press all the 3 switches and then reset and do the other goal. Yeah, because, like, wouldn't you need to get back to the switches again to have them held down? And then also somehow have enough lives for the cherry? Yeah. Oh wait, Van might be realizing? No. I think Van was just, dang. Meanwhile, on Firelion's side here, we're trying to reach the castle with our stamina maxed out on Waldorf. Which, that is a little tricky. Because a lot of the way you can move around in Waldorf is just like little tiny flaps to help readjust yourself. So when you don't have the safety of being able to adjust your jumps, at least on your last few jumps, that's real tricky. Oh, it's not quite enough, and you can't even use canned fish. Keys to stash a propeller for the end, that's also true. That makes a lot of sense, actually. Ooh, okay, we're backing out. like Van's coming back from the start here. Van, you might want to open up your Mortal 2 map if you haven't already. Alright, let's check in on Guri here. We have a scroll. We found our friendship bracelet. Oh, okay, it is Porgan time. And we have a lot of potential coverage here with both of the games that our Teal team is in. Porgy also having the 2 squares with a return to base with 3 different collectible types in 1 dive without any upgrades equipped, and destroy 5 different rock blockades, the missile system, or death charges. Yeah, the last match was the B team versus Lizard Wizard. Which I've probably mentioned it, but the reason why we called ourselves Lizard Wizard is because I like divers. And you know, you're lizards, and then Winterbit's basically a pin golf wizard, so Lizard Wizard. Alright, Guri picking up the triple shot. Having the spread is really nice in Camp 2. It just makes the cave so much comfier. Another stage down there for Hewho. God, yeah. There's just a fire. Alright, looks like Hewho is gonna just be taking a loss here. This should do it. Alright, one more try. I didn't catch where we're going on Guri's side, but I do see a second scroll. Mortal Kombat's Combatants is like the most on theme for like the people associated with it. That's really good. Oh no! Okay. I was terrified there for Hewho, just watching that car about to explode. Oh no, that's gonna go off. Oh, I don't think that's enough. Maybe? Oh, it is! Never mind, I'm bad at reading Paint Chase. Sorry for the mic slap there. Down to 23 lives here for Vanstrummer. Alright, where are we going next? Over to Mortal 2 as well. So now this is gonna be a matter of who can, like, get this goal. Well, depending on what each goal, or what each player is going for. I think both of them are just going for the scout-only goal. So, I don't know where we're gonna get our third item in this dive. Yeah, I think you don't want to do it this dive. Oh, that's so nice. Also for Valpolis, like we're in right now, having the friendship bracelet is a godsend, because, like, there are so many splits in Valpolis where there's, like, a ladder go- No, Guri! Guri got too spicy with the jump and took a death! Guri! No! Oh, no. I think he felt confident in dodging that and just... I don't know, so just wasn't it? It's like we're speeding up here, we're not stopping for the coin. Torpedo egg motor, yeah. I think I agree with you there, Mora. It's like you're gonna be... or maybe, wait. So you need to do... yeah. Oh, I see. You leave the rightmost fuel on the way from the left to the right. Yeah, that makes sense. Vanstrummer starting over here in Mortal. Both Vanstrummer and He Who have quite a high life count, so kind of fresh into both playthroughs. Yeah, I have a feeling Guri is gonna lock in and get it. Down to 3 health though is pretty rough for the start. Probably gonna pick up health at the end of the run and gun for Burrows too. Lots of red doors nearby, which is great. The bouncing ship laser is pretty underrated too. It is really helpful for just like when you just want to get another hit on something from a distance and just need some amount of safety. It can really help clear out some rough situations. Hi, Lamia. Ooh. Yeah. So does that count for the 3? Because yeah. Alright. Worm 123. Wait, I almost typed in Worm 1234 as the game name. Wait, why are we in... Oh, there it is. Clear any 12 odd-numbered levels except for 1 to 10. So, time to pull up, time to pull up the speedrun, yeah! Or your memory. Going into 11? Oh my god. Yeah, I've forgotten basically everything from my Block Koala playthrough. I played Block Koala recently with the intent— oh yeah, okay, never mind. Now we can— yeah. Nudge that over. I'm reliving the solutions live here. Oh, did... Guri's holding up here. I wonder if Guri forgot which place he had to go to and had to, like, think back for a moment. Well, hopefully Rink was correct. Another reset for Vanstrummer. Yo, Talisman, let's go! The run is saved! No shop today. Stars were just kind of in the way. I think Guri probably wanted that shop. Hopefully Rink was correct, just based off of how Guri was pausing at the start there. Another fresh run. Oh, okay, I think Vanstrummer might be saying, heck it, I'm just gonna go do the cherry with 3 switches pressed. Ooh, nice jump. Yeah, okay. This is absolutely not the scout-only version. Okay, and he who has the right idea here? Doing some jumps up the shaft here to get to the upper section with the switch. Gonna need to jump past some of these jerks. Might not be bad to throw down a portal up here. Uh-oh, yeah. Well, oof. Imagine being the Mortolian that's like, yeah, my job is to go through this portal and die to this weird freaking charging dinosaur creature. Oh. You're about to be that Mortolian again. Ooh! Okay, it looks like Guri had the right place, so that might not have been what the pause was for. I do think, oh right, something that was mentioned. I think a good number of our players might be some level of inebriated. I don't think any of them are like super drunk, but they were talking about stuff they had to drink before this. So this is kinda just, ooh! Dropping the portal, that's so rough! Oh no! Guri running into the best shopkeeper. Tied for best with the Diver's shopkeeper and the Velgress shopkeeper. I have a type. Now, I haven't been catching all of the levels that Firelion's been doing here. But if we've just been going 13, 15, or 11, 13, 15, 17, 19, then we're on our 5th level right now. And like Violet mentioned earlier, this is a great goal to snag just while the, it's uncontested, it's a really safe goal to grab. There are. Alright, one more shot up here. Oh no, I missed what happened! I missed what happened. I was actually watching Block Koala, believe it or not. Oh no, Guri. Had too many stars and couldn't reach the door. No! Oh, that sucks. Did we just lose another portal? Oh no. Damn! That is really rough for Hewho. Checking in on Vanstrummer here. And it's still optimal for him to try again. Yeah! Oh, Guri is taking a moment to think. I imagine Hewho and Guri are kind of chatting about strategy right now. Over to Waldorf. So we're gonna need to not buy the canned fish. Let's see how Vanstrummer's doing on the switches. Oh, we're back up to 85 lives, so... Probably started over pretty recently. Alright, Princess Penguin, give us a propeller. A harpoon, I guess? The hog! Good on Guri for having the discipline there to not burn more stamina. Like, you have puffins, it's okay. Because you really, really, really want to be trying to conserve as much stamina as you can, and finding fish along the way if you can help it. Oh, that is one hell of a jump. Oh, no puffin there. Now, we did burn quite a bit of stamina there. Hopefully we can find some fish. Enough fish. We're gonna need one more, it looks like. Okay, Hewho is getting pretty close to done here. I imagine we've hit the other two switches at this point. No propeller. Another stage down for Firelion. Blocking in. Yes, that is the 3 switches pressed with Scout. And I bet Vanstrummer's looking at that being like, I'm really glad I didn't go for that, and then move to this other goal here for Mortal 2. Where to next? Hey Hewho, are you feeling the camp too? You know you wanna. Now we still do have the 5 rock blockades in Porgy. Camp 2 is the new kick club. It appears to be the kick club of this match. Okay, over to tactics. There's the gold disc. Are we really just gonna lock in and go all the way for a gold disc? Hell yeah, Hewho. Nicely done, Guri. Oh, and it looks like we're also gonna get a cherry out of this. So that's super nice to get that on top of that. Very well played by Guri on that Waldorf. Back into Camp 2, let's go. Guri just needed, like, the mental reset from being Waldorf for a little bit. Looking for more red doors if possible. Gotta get that coin booster. I mean, you don't need the coin booster, but it's so nice for the 6. Just having the extra money to go into the shops with. It makes a huge deal. And yeah, the Cyber Owls Get Me Out theme is real nice. Speaking of real nice. Coin booster picked up for Guri. Get playlist sniped, Lamau. I think a lot of my favorites in UFO 50 are like either the ones that are like kind of weird, like a lot of the Mooncat music. Actually, I don't know, because then there's also like, I think about the songs that are I think about the songs that are like the final areas of their respective games, like Fist Hell the Mansion theme. I think about Campanella 2 Crapelia. I think about Campanella 1 Stage E. Like, when Eric really wanted to lean into that, like, final level vibe. He absolutely nailed it. We're getting a little overwhelmed here in tactics. Hopefully able to find some defense and sneak on through. It's not over, but it is looking a little bit rough right now. God, yeah, Elphazar's Palace. That's such a good song, too. And for kind of different but similar reasons, Seaside, Stage 4. Just like, you know, the sun comes up and then just that song hits. It's so good. He-Who gonna just reset that stage and go back in. Now, I haven't seen how many lives we're at here. Hopefully... No, you're fine. Yeah, just go... There is a way to do this with... No, you're fine, you're fine. You just gotta land the perfect block. Go down and try it. There is a place you can put the block and be able to get the cherry. Please, Vanstrummer, don't give up. You got this. Attack the top right one, and then on the very bottom left of that grate, you leave a block. You just need to get up high enough. No, that's not gonna do it. My personal jump was from the top right series of blocks. I don't think that's gonna make it. Oh, that sucks. If that block was 2 tiles higher... If that block was literally 2 tiles higher, you can do that with 2 fighters. Oh, that's such a bummer. Well, gonna go clear it out anyway, just to... Damn. Chomp chomp pop for Guri. Oh, that is a heartbreak. Yeah, like... The 2 variations of this Mortal 2 goal, the one with all 3 switches pressed and, like, all 3 switches and all 3 bosses and Cherry Disc, it's a little bit more surprising how, like, it is actually a bit of a challenge. You have to be pretty careful about, not taking a bunch of unnecessary deaths. Guri taking an unfortunate hit from the flames back at the start of this cave. Double checking to make sure I have all of the numbers correct here. Alright, I've lost track of how many levels, Firelion's been through, but... Making great progress here on Block Koala. Now we push that onto the... I forgot what stage we're on for He-Who. You would think that this would be fresh, because, like... We just did gold disc tactics for the archipelago earlier today. Still pretty early on, though. Honestly, I think, both either grabbing more keys or taking the bottom route. I think for both this and the kill all bosses goal, I like the old climb from the lower part, especially since you have all 3 switches pressed. So yeah, hopefully if Vanstrummer is gonna stick with the general cherry route with the 4 keys, hopefully that he'll be able to be a little more careful about the key collection. Guri has both the snipe and the laser shot. You do not want to be standing in front of Isabelle. no wall will protect you. And a big HP pool also will not protect you at this point. Alright, where are we going for stage 3? Temple Grounds, let's go! I don't know what it is about Temple Grounds, but even when I'm trying to go fast, like, if I'm in a bingo match and I know I still need to be going fast, it's hard to resist the urge to still go into the red doors to find the lever. Like, I just want to turn the lights on. It doesn't even help that much. I mean, it kinda does, but not really. But I just wanna. Alright, yeah, it looks like we have 4 keys. Exactly, Keeney, exactly! And there's our 12th level. Red doors mentioned, let's go gambling? Yeah, exactly. Up to 6 items for Guri. We're missing quite a bit of HP, so hopefully he will find a shop in Temple Grounds too. Oh, damn it, that was a that was a wall, not a shop. I was excited because I thought it might have been a green door. Alright. Disconia. Win a full war on night difficulty without having more than 4 units in your squad at any time. Actually, that's not too terrible, because you just get a couple of strong ones, like a couple of vampires, or something like that, a dragon, maybe. It's a pretty doable goal. Not quite the start we're looking for here. Fireline resetting. Gonna try again. Up to 5 items right now for Guri. We do have our 3rd scroll. Okay, look, there is a shop up there. We're gonna need to sneak in above that left star. Nice flying. Oh no. Oh no! Temple Grounds! Being Temple Grounds and having the exact enemy that needed to not be in that corner. No! Oh, that's so unfortunate! The hidden health drain was so nasty there. Now, the nice thing here at least is that in Temple Grounds you don't have to deal with, Rotundo. Rotumbo? Shoot. There's no big enemy at the end. I always get it mixed up which one's the Quibble and which one is Guri. Rotundo, thank you. It has O like gout. Oh, you're so right. Yeah, this is scary. Cripelia is already dangerous enough. But if Guri can find a red door or a shop here, he can definitely turn this back around into a much more comfortable playthrough. Getting back up to 6 health would be such a godsend here. A blue shop would also be clutch. I think I saw one up above. Okay, here's our green shop. No! Picking up homing missiles. Now that does mean we have our 6 items. Oh, this is so scary. Come on, red door, blue door. I think I saw a blue door down below here. No, it was a red door. I'm a fool. Just gotta get to the end of this cave. Oh, Jesus. Oh no. No, don't. Don't do this to me. Okay, we got health. We got health. I am now much... Well, okay, now we have a fuel problem to deal with, but, we do have some stars right here. And we have a fuel hoop over to the left. I might suggest getting that fuel hoop with where we're at right now. The last thing you want to do. No! The fuel hoop would have made the difference. Oh, oh no! Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Well, we have a Campanella 2 race. Oh. Ooh, a couple hits there for, Hewho between the cavalry. Now, if Hewho can just sneak this line in, should do a good bit of damage. Thank God this is the new kick club. I love a good kick club. True. Yeah, right. I want to play both of those games right now. Vanstrummer, I didn't see. We're paused, okay. We have the coin booster, just now exiting Burrows 2. Oh god, I think something that I didn't get the chance, or I forgot to mention. I was thinking about it during the last match versus Keeney. When that Vanger goal showed up, I misread which sector you had to get the key card from twice. Somehow. And it was only after I had picked up my third module where I was like, oh wait, that says Theta Sector. That's the starting sector. Oh crap, where's the boss in Theta Sector? You still checked it off basically right after I got my third module. I went for both of the Latum ones because I was like, oh yeah, I can't get the multi because I would have to beat Ramses and then I wouldn't have the Verde Sector key code. I was like, wait, can I do Y-Vanger? And then I reread it and I was like, wait, no, that's Latum Sector. I gotta go up to Latum. Yeah, Shock is massively out of the way. You checked the goal off as I was basically leaving with shock. Because I thought, oh, I gotta go up to Latham anyway. Turns out reading is hard. That was 100% just, like... I don't know how I managed to misread it the wrong way. Oh no, not enough money for the fuel steal for Vanstrummer. That would have been nice to have. But yeah, that was another layer of what was probably a very confusing watch for anybody that was watching what I was doing in Danger. Oh my god, that... Yeah, Violet, I'm... definitely gonna be watching the fuel on Vanstrummer. Guri's got a nice chunk of health going in here. That's so much health, holy cow. And yeah, Guri picking up the talisman, so we are saved. Wait, is it considered bad manners to blast one of your opponents with Isabel's blaster? Because I think Vanstrummer might have just done that. Like, I know there's no direct rule. Granted, that means I've done friendly fire. When I was doing the Spicy with Red Robot as my teammate, I was like, oh shit, I'm killing Red Robot, sorry. Both of them heading to the rink. But Guri definitely has a bit of a lead here, at least as far as general progress goes. Actually, I don't know anymore. I think Vanstrummer might be actually catching up a little bit. Also not enough for the fuel save. The fuel steal, rather. Up to 3 items does get the triple shot, which is really nice. Oh, wait, right. Yeah, okay, I think you're right. Oh yeah, Guri has the second scroll. You are absolutely right, Guri is a stage ahead. I think both players have the same number of HP upgrades, too. Sliding under the flames like it's nothing. Alright, taking it nice and carefully through the mines with the help of the triple shot. No issues with Rotundo. Triple shot definitely helping quite a bit there. Yeah. Over to Temple Grounds again for Guri. Much better general situation here. This time around especially. Ooh, and we have a shop as well. Gonna go... Honestly, I might have thought about grabbing the hover boots there. I really like the hover boots. We probably do want to grab a bit more money on our way out here. Although we should get a decent amount in the cave here. Vanstrummer looking around to find the second scroll here. No such luck. I really like Firelion's army here. Having 2 dragons and a knight, like, this is very powerful. We don't even need leadership for this. Oh, a death there, I think, for Vanstrummer. Yeah, that's huge. I think we might just be able to wrap this up for Firelion now. Maybe taking a peek to... Nice double gem there. And then the kill with this. Oh, a double hit? The power of aiming? Very nice shot there. Oh, Star Magnet killed Van's run. Damn. Yeah, I really do love that that's the vibe of this match right now. Alright, Guri with the final scroll. It is kind of funny watching the scroll between Vanstrummer and Guri right now. Alright, there's our 6 items. Having the Star Magnet is a little bit scary. Just like there's a chance that, like, if you get really unlucky Crepelia generation, some bad things can happen there. Alright, so at this point, Guri just needs to... Like, this is a pretty easy jog. And then you just take it nice and easy in Crepelia. Maybe find the extra health somewhere just to, like, cap yourself off. Get that 12 health going in. Ooh, a couple more cavalry about to hit Hewho. Ah, that's a lot stacked up there on Hewho's screen. That is probably a loss there. Vanstrummer running into the cute lizard shopkeep. Making the correct choice. Alright. Guri through Crepelia 1. Oh, the computer has so much money, wow. What do you mean? Oh my god. What do you mean? Holy crap, that was so many units, what the hell? Oh my god. Okay, well, Guri currently looking for true evil. Oh god, Maria's theme's so good. Alright, no luck. I wonder if it might have been worth going through to, like, grab the fuel at the end. Because this is about where I start feeling the fuel crunch. Oh wait, yeah, Guri has fuel steal. Alright, face true evil? Face true evil! Let's go! Vanstrummer wrapping up Burrows 1, so... as long as Guri is, like, you could take a decent number of hits here. Like, you can still take another and be fine. Yeah, we're good. Alright, this is gonna be a huge double mark for, Team Brown here. Oh, yeah. I also have one more thing to say about the previous match, and that is I sincerely apologize for the quantity of 6-7. That was just generally present in that match. And here is our cherry for Guri, Mark and Mark. See if Vanstrummer notices. Epic. Epic noob. Oh no. Oh no, Guri. Alright, that's where are we going next? There's always that feeling in a spicy game where when something like that gets marked off, both for the person who gets it and the person who doesn't, is just like, well, okay, now what? That was kind of my life for the last however long. Over to Pin Golf. Which I think we're just doing this for, triathlon too, probably? Oh yeah, and the cherry from 4 different columns of the library. Alphabetical sort. Oh, and this one's columns. Dragon slowly getting, worn down here. Oh no! Oh wait, no, that was expected, because we were out of crystals, weren't we? I blinked and we're in Avianos now. Beat Trial 5 with Bluebeak. Yeah, thankfully we can just grab a couple dragons here, right? Or, no, okay, we have champions as well. Just need the one dragon, really. God, it is exhausting watching the CPU just keep hiring more and more units that you know you're just gonna have to tear through. Ooh, nice dunk on the left side of the trampoline there. Uh-oh. Oh no. Okay, there we go. How are we doing in Hot Foot? God, once you get used to Rizik's charge speed, it becomes a little harder to play without it. It's really interesting how for like the different goals of Hot Foot, there's a bunch of different teams that can excel. Like, what was it, Benji who does the high throw? That one winds up being really nice for, I forget which goal it was that I liked him a lot for. I think it was the no specials one that I liked Benji for. Ooh, no! Down it goes! Wow, a nice shot from Firelion to ricochet off of that rock to bounce into the other dragon, and then also knock the dragon into yourself. Like, that worked out beautifully. Ehu gonna retreat tactically. It's quite the army there. Bronzel. Are we in alphabetical sort right now? Yeah, we have to be. Alright, over to Big Bell Race. Remembering that Guri is not playing pilot here. Oh yeah, this is both a sport game and in another column. Yeah, that's great. Wouldn't be surprised to see Guri hop into like Hot Foot after. Every time I look at Big Bell Race, even knowing that Guri's not playing pilot, my eyes dart to the red ship. Getting some more health on the champion for Firelion. Gonna get a double kill here? Yeah, nice shot! Hell yeah. Oh, I missed what happened in Hot Foot here. Oh, alright, Lazy Cops, Rail Heist. Beat any 7 levels, except for 1, 2, 3, and 18, with all 3 stars. Oh, I love I love Rail Heist. Oh god, I was expecting the double shot in that to be it, but then a third shot came out and another punch came out. Just absolutely. Oh god, Rail Heist is so good. Quite the army here for Hewho. Oh dang, we took it away from this one place. We should be able to recapture that, hopefully. If we have something that can move diagonally here. I haven't been paying too close attention to the ancestors. Do we just, like, not have any movement this turn? No way. That sucks. Yeah. All of the lawmen just work off of reactions alone. Alright. Got our Devil Star. See if we can get our Angel Star next, and our Time Star in this run. Alright, good start. Let me camp out here for a sec. Nice dunk there for Firelion. Now unfortunately this will not be a dunk, but good to get the extra little bit of damage there. Looking for a good shot here on this knight, maybe? Or are we gonna get the gold? Alright, pretty good shot. Hewho now in another situation where we have to push into the enemy again to take back some flags. Gonna have to make the right call here on where to go. Okay, we're gonna attack that middle one, middle top. Hopefully this is enough. Looks like it is. Securing off quite a few units, but also managing to secure a few kills. Ooh, getting frozen. Yes, we found the one that's undefended. This is quite the brutal standoff, because like it just feels like every time it looks like it's about to go in Hewho's favor, like something happens. Now we're gonna have to get something back to defend the first castle, maybe throw some priests back there. Oh, we're gonna go take a... Okay, no, I like this. Now, as long as the enemy doesn't have the miracle to... flight. All they can do is grab one castle here. Oh, that's not where you want to go. No, it is, actually. But they didn't have the bones for it. Nicely done, Hewho. Back into a tactics. That's not a tactics, that's Avianos again. Rider rank? That'd be messed up. And really funny. And terrible, but also really funny. That's the Noslo goal. Right, Guri about to wrap up Big Bell Race. We're gonna respect the figure 8 here. You can never beat Hot and Spicy. The CPU keeps picking Edgar in July. True. My first time through Hotfoot, when I was having trouble, like, getting the cherry, because I would always get stuck at, like, 5 or 6 blowouts and never just quite get the full 6 out of 6. The strategy that wound up working for me was picking July, and B wound up being a good backup. And then, like, the thing I had to do was make sure that Edgar was the kid that cried at the end. So that I could get Edgar over to my side of the court and then just push him down repeatedly and not have to deal with the robot. Alright, there's Big Bell Race Cherry for Guri. Ooh, death. God, this full war has really been an ordeal. Firelion's been playing great, but it just... oh god, it just... finishing this war has been such a challenge. I'm pretty sure it is. Firelion's been doing a great job of sticking this out. Just there's been so much money here that has been going around that every time Firelion wins something, the enemy goes back and buys, like, hired knight, hired knight, hired knight, hired knight. Beautiful. You love to see it. We're gonna want to try and get to a spot where we can not maybe get double hit here. Yeah. That should be good. Hopefully. We'll get hit once here. Scary. Now we're gonna have to find a way to... Oh, dang. Gonna lose this by 1 hit. That sucks. Back to base. We've got ballistics. Uh-oh. Enemies making their way to an inn. Wait. Oh, we got vampires! Let's go! Immediately hiring 4 vampires. Huge! Alright, Firelion's got this now. Hello, please give me 4 of your finest vampires. Sometimes you just gotta hit up the vampire store. And that is our 4 games from 4 different columns. Parenthetical, alphabetical. And we're pretty close to Triathlon 2 as well. Oh, that punch boost! Oh my god, that punch boost. I have to imagine that was sport game. That punch boost was incredible. Over to Hotfoot for Guri. And, oh wait, I thought that was Disconia, just because I was like, oh, grass. But no, I forgot. A Tactics also takes place on the grass. Yeah, so Hotfoot, we can get the 4 blowouts, finish off Triathlon, and 5 cherry discs from games on this card. Thank you, Winterbit. Another win, up to stage 19. It's like, what, 24, 25 is the last stage? And there's our Disconia mark. Into Campanella 1. Gold disc with a max of 3 deaths. I'll be honest, I have not done my gold disc practice in Campanella, so I don't know how scary this is for me. But Campanella does tend to be a game where you gain and lose a lot of lives. Blowout for Guri. Nice jumps with Shandar there. Yeah. And honestly, Hewho's not that far off of a gold disc on the tactics, so there's a good shot that Hewho might combo with Guri here to finish things off. Depends on how these last few levels of a tactics go, though. Like, sometimes you just gotta punch metal. Theme of punching train. Oh my god, that's incredible. I looked away from Rail Heist for a little bit, and of course it happens then. It's like we're still smooth and pretty... sailing pretty smoothly, I meant to say. Smoothing pretty saily? What's that? In Campanella. Just take it nice and easy. Another blowout coming up here for Guri, probably. Things are looking pretty solid. Oop! CPU doing some of the work for us here. Nice double jump over the boomerang, although we did accidentally take a couple hits there. Nice jump. Very good. I like to believe that July grew up and, like, looked back on her life and was like, oh damn, I was kind of a jerk in school, wasn't I? Same winter bit. You get the power of grunt defense. Hired grunt, hired grunt. Hired grunt. God. Alright, our lives counter in Campanella is still higher than last time I checked it. So I don't think we've been dying in Campanella. Yeah, Guri's got a pretty nice team going here. I like Guri's team. Oh, that's really funny, Samantha. I appreciate the barrel roll going on for Vanstrummer there. Are we gonna sneak back over for the fuel? No, we're just gonna go for it. Ah, there's a death. A second death. That's a little scary. A third death. Damn. That's rough. Another win for Hewho? Alright, I think this is the second to last level for Hewho. So, if Hewho's able to just finish off these last couple of levels here, and then Guri can get the mark here, then we should have a 13-point win here. We do have... Oh, jeez. 9-7 is not a score you want when you're going for Cherry here. Ooh. Oh, thank goodness didn't get hit there. Ooh. 9-10. Little oh, there goes the cherry. Unfortunate. Thankfully we did get the other mark off of that. Zobo causing trouble again. Alright, over to Caramel Caramel. Since Hewho's about to wrap up a tactics, a Caramel Caramel Cherry would go great here. Yep. You called it, Matt. Is Guri gonna play pacifist? This is funny. Oop. Guri. 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 Alright, we're back to normal Caramel Caramel. Alright, just gonna stay top path, it looks like. No need to do mega score attack right now. My biggest problem in Caramel Caramel is that I always want to try and go for a score when I don't need to. So on safer goals where I just need to live, I wind up doing things that get me killed. Now, this does mean we won't have our first camera shot here for... There we go. Very clean and quick kill there on Cookie. Ooh, that is... Oh wait, no. Alright, we've got a lane blocked in Oop, never mind. Our ninja threw some, or assassin threw some knives. Broke the traffic jam at the top. Another level down for Vanstrummer. I've not been keeping super close track. 4, 5, 3, 4, 5. Just need 2 more levels. Whoop. Yeah, Guri definitely just kind of playing it super chill right now. Not pushing too many points. So all we need is the cherry. Dying in Campanella. Ooh, that might be rough. Nope, okay, we're fine. Maria's gonna be able to throw us safe here. And that's all lawmen down. No! The turret! Forgot about the turret! No! The lawmen were dead, but the turret was not. Alright, how are things looking here for Hehu? I think we're still on War is Bad and not the true final stage. Yeah. Forgetting about that turret is such a mood, because, like, I even forgot it was there for a sec. Oh, didn't quite get the shot that we were looking for there. But we have another shot at it. No. Okay, we're gonna get the high jump. Oop, okay. Now, don't forget about the turret this time. Okay, we're good. Poke. Get that archer out of the way. Okay, we're good. Unfortunately, our assassin's about to die. Okay, do we have the ram we need? We have it. 2 more kills. Oh! Enemy assassin. There we go. Alright, should just be 1 more level now. The final battle. So he who is about to wrap up the Tactics Gold. Oh, did Guri take a death in this planet? Yeah, bummer. Alright, got some heroes coming in. this is looking like we're getting a little walled off here. Alright, we have the F marked from the last time we were here. So Guri just needs to get through here and beat Connie. Doesn't matter. That mini-boss can just go. It's fine, you got it. You got the F. God, what would I have gotten that year? How old would I have been that year? Oh, that's just looking like a rough situation for Hewho. Ooh, Guri took a hit, so we're down to 1 HP on Connie. If there's one thing about Connie, it's there's always just one thing that you're not paying attention to that gets you. There's so... Oh no! Went around the green shot after, and it had just spawned the fireball right there. Just did not give enough room for that. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, there's just so much to keep track of in the Connie fight. It is so easy to just catch a stray hit. I play Connie so safe. Like, I camp out in, like, either the front or, like, other spots that just, like... There's spots that I kind of like to hang out in, just so I can have at least a little bit more of a chance of seeing what's going on. Guri getting surrounded by ghosts there. Hopefully we can snag a picture of this enemy up here. Come on, Guri, you got this. Stop shooting! Oh, that was scary. I thought we were about to just shoot away the wrench enemy. Alright, we're up to stage C boss for Firelion. Doing my best impersonation of the audio from Vanstrummer's side. Yes, we got the F on a previous. Rail heist. Uh-oh. That... Dang. As long as you collect it... Like, if you collect it and then die, you don't have to collect it the next time. It stays lit. Alright, we're full health here. Guri's doing a great job playing safe. Yeah. Ooh, that's gonna be dangerous with that bomber there. Oh, can we get some hits? Alright, got a couple hits coming in here on the enemy fortress for Hewho. Right, aren't some of the enemies bugged? Or is it just physically impossible? Okay, no, it's just that some of them are bugged. Yeah, it's a bummer. Okay. Oh, wait. Wait. Did we... What? I thought we cleared until I noticed the game over text. God damn it. You know, I haven't been talking much about Firelion's Campanella gameplay, but we're up to Stage D boss. That's pretty sick. Ooh, there's a death. I don't know how many we've had so far. Right. Carefully. There's our gold disc for Hewho. Just like very intense. Oh no! Was that the last death? Oh, dang. Oh no. Back to the start of Campanella. Dang, getting all the way up to stage E. That's really impressive. Right. I think Hewho is kind of just vibing and waiting for Guri to finish the Caramel Cherry. Knows there's not too much to be done right now. Other than just waiting on your partner to do the thing. Wait, are we gonna get some Block Koala art? Let's go. What are we drawing, Hewho? Do it. Do it. You got a GG. I'll be honest, I was hoping for an Amogus. Oh, no, it's not a GG, it's a Go Guri, I think, then. Go Gurt. Yeah, that's definitely what it is, it's Go Gurt. Oh no! Go Guri. Wait, you have space. You can do an Amogus. You can do an Amogus. You have the space. Alright, Guri, 3 pips left of health. Down to 1 hit left on our side, though. That's always scary. Sneaking through the bullets. Just need to get one more good picture here. And Guri's done it! Getting ready to call GG here. You can mark it. Wait. Is that not 5 on this card? Oh wait, is pin golf not on... No, pin golf's not on the card. 4 out of 5. I'm a fool. Wait. Are we gonna go Cherry Valpraise? Absolute unit. Right, he lost Hotfoot, that's right. Time for the extremely quick Party House Disconia Rock on Cherry. True. Alright, we got the canvas skip on the lever. Got about 9 minutes left. Right, I forgot you can do that in battle. Yeah, 4G5 blockades is still on the card. I need to get more consistent at Paint Chase. That's just a good game to have under your belt. I mean, basically every game is, but like I've been feeling the damn, if only I was good at Paint Chase on a lot of recent cards I've been seeing. It's easy, you just memorize the perfects. And then, you know, have backup plans for when those inevitably fail because of an execution error. Now, Guri is spamming the magic cast button there to get a little bit of magic back faster in battle. And that is tech that I keep forgetting about. Oh, pilot quest. Let's go! Right, I should, update. This was me at the end of the last match. Pilot says... Pilot says never? Never forfeit. Yeah, we should at least be likely seeing a mark here from, Vanstrummer pretty soon. There's Rail Heist. And this is probably gonna be the score at the end here. Unless Guri can somehow cherry. Yo, we got the canvas luck in that. So, there's another cursed 6-7 that happened in the last match, and it was how many ingots I got, or how many moondrops I got before I got the ingot. Okay, they're asking. Well, you can see it on the screen. Guri probably about to respond here. We can call it. Okay.
Me? Can I?
Okay. Whoops.
I have
Hi,
everybody
Karma.
muted.
How did everybody like my stream for like the past 5 minutes?
It was beautiful. I was expecting an Amogus, but you know what? Go Guri is also good.
Were you drawing in Block Koala?
Yeah.
I'm so tilted.
Oh god.
I wanna cry.
That.
What were you on, Guri?
I was trying to do the. I did 4 other cherries already, and I'm looking for my 5th one. I'm like, I'm not doing it. I'm just gonna play that for the last 15 minutes. I tried Hot Foot, and I got to Zobo. Messed up Zobo.
Yeah, that was brutal.
I got to the last world in the Campanella gold disc. I've never Campanella that hard in my
3 less
life.
deaths? That
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I died in the first
Wow.
stage. It wasn't even like a cool death. I just like ran into a wall.
That's how it is
Yeah.
in Campanella.
Hard.
That was
Yeah.
really good play to make it that far, like, in that few deaths.
Yeah,
If I
that's
had
pretty
like
incredible.
5 more minutes, I feel like I could have given it another really good attempt. I was like consistently making it to stage 3.
So this enemy can just never hit me?
Incredible.
Okay, I didn't know that. It just doesn't know to move to the side to hit me.
I guess not.
Yeah,
Interesting.
by the way, Guri, I know the like spam cast to regain mana thing has been talked about, but I don't think it ever got posted in bug reports like at any point.
That's crazy. If so, that's wild. Damn.
Wait, you just spam the cast button and like
When
don't
you're in
cast
battle,
it?
you
Spam
can
cast
spam
without
cast to get
selecting a
MP.
direction, and you will regain mana.
Oh my god, that's so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I don't want to talk about friggin' the Campanella 2 Chronicles today. What
Oh
a
god.
shit show. I have seen so many things in this run I have never seen. Granted, I haven't been playing a lot of UFO 50 recently. But
Right,
like,
but-
oh my goodness. That part in Temple Grounds where there was a
Oh my
red door in a
God.
shop, and I was desperate, and I'm like, I want to find something else before I go.
Yeah.
And I didn't know what was happening. I'm like, huh, what's hurting me? I didn't realize one of the stupid eyeball enemies
Yeah.
was between the 2 doors, and I'm like, oh my god, I have to get out of here. And then it somehow salvaged that, only to get cursed by Grapelia with no refuel rings. That was like,
Yeah.
Oh, Guri, it's hitting you.
yeah, it finally did it. Let's go. Oh, never mind.
That was a good play on Campanella 2, by the way. We only realized way too late that cherry disc in Camp Vanilla too, like that would give you 2 squares.
Yeah, it was. Oh my god, 54 minutes of total playtime. Half of my time was in Camp 2. The run itself was 15:56. It was alright.
Yeah, 2.45.
This was a really. This was like a really bad board for me. It's a miracle I got anything.
Honestly, same in a lot of ways. I mean, how many did I get?
It was weird. I can't believe I got that Golfaria goal with the blockbuster without anything.
Oh my god.
Upgrades, and then he who marked Golfaria to rescue 3 NPCs and 3 Parabots. Like, oh,
Okay.
that's on there too. And it's
Well, you
literally touching it.
Y'all
Oh,
sniped us
so
at the
I
beginning.
wasn't racing you there? I thought I was racing you there, and I was, like, panicking.
That Golfaria, the race to the blockbuster was,
It was
so
close.
close. And it,
I went for safety, and I knew that was going to cost me if it was a race, but I was just like, I don't know if I get this otherwise.
yeah, it was literally, the difference was he who grabbed the birdie after going in.
Oh,
Wow.
oh, he shot himself down before he went back up and around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
In the blockbuster cave.
I hit 5 strokes, and I'm like, well, I'll get it or I won't. Here we go.
I had 5 strokes, and I'm like, I'd rather the security.
Yeah. Like, oh my god.
I have a gameplay question then, like how to do this goal. How the hell do you get to that bottom right switch with just the scout? Am I interpreting the goal wrong?
So,
Oh, yeah, how did you do that, Hehu? Because we were also doing the same thing. I'm like, I don't know how you get there. I don't know.
I can't get there quickly, but I basically just very carefully portaled straight up.
yeah, so
From the
that
bottom?
that
Yeah, from the
spot
bottom.
where you were fighting like the bullet thing that
Yep.
shoots like all the things at you, above you is a shaft that if you double jump a bunch of times with the scout and keep
Wow.
jump portaling,
I was right.
Wow.
yeah,
That is where you go.
that-
Okay.
the pathway that you took, Hihu, is what you need to do for that.
That sounds miserable.
It's gotta be the only way, right? Because I can't think of another.
With scout only, yes.
But scout only. Yeah.
I had the timing down, and then I dropped the portal, and then I had to get the timing down again, and the
Yeah.
second time I just wasn't getting it, and I was
Yeah, that sounds really grueling. Power to you for getting that.
It's like not
Wow.
a super long one, but you do
Yeah,
still have
it's
to
not-
get a good number in a row.
It's not that bad because it's only like 3 or 4, and then your double jump takes you the rest of the way.
Yeah,
I wanted to attempt it at some point, but I saw it. I'm like, without stopping and looking at a map, I don't know if I know how to do this.
Yeah.
No, I hit the first 2 switches and I went every way but which way to get there, and then I'm like, well, I'm just gonna go for the cherry disc normal 3 switches pressed, and I would have done it with 49 lives, but
Yeah, that one was rough, because, like, I actually had that exact same situation come up in my practice earlier today, and it turns out there's a spot at the, like, very bottom left of the grate kind of sprites, and if you put a block there, after you take out the top right one, you can jump and hit the top left one, then you can drop down to the bottom left one, then you can jump back up to your block and jump to the right.
would have been okay. Yeah,
And-
that would have been clean. I was hurt when I got there. I'm not used to doing it when there's switches hit.
Yeah.
That was fun. I mean,
Yeah, GG. That was a really good game.
banging my head against the wall on some of those
Yeah.
for a minute there.
Yeah.
But
It's
Lords
the
of Disconia was making me so upset.
Tired Knight.
I've never seen a full war go on until like every single resource on the map is gone.
Hired
I
Knight.
didn't even know the inns depleted. That was wild.
Hired Knight. Hired Knight.
Oh my god, yeah, he hired like 3 armies in one go, and I was
Yeah.
this close to just beating him.
Yeah, I was eyeing that one if I had to go into it. I'm like, Disconia can be temperamental, so I was like, yeah, I'll probably leave that until maybe I absolutely have to.
I did absolutely have to. This is like
Yeah.
my nightmare board.
I mean,
That's
we were all
a-
like out of stuff by the end of it.
Oh,
I
do
got the
have
stuff I
one.
wanted and I couldn't even do it though. Like I've never been so tilted at Camp 2 in my life. I was like,
Yeah, it's funny.
Ask you who I was losing my fucking mind. Like it was bad.
The kind of bottom, or that column 5, Waldorf's Journey, Campanella 2, were both goals that we had seen yesterday when we had practiced,
And I did it.
and they were fine. Campanella 2 obviously gave Guri a lot of trouble this time around, but also the Rock on Island goal we had seen last night was beat Jungle Rush using only like Tar and Bow.
Oh yeah. I was like, oh. Okay.
And we were like, oh, this is basically, this is slightly different, but it's probably just as easy.
Yeah.
This one was pretty much the same. In fact, I would say this one was even easier.
And then
Well,
last
yeah.
night, I had done Beat Paint Chase 10 levels without using any boost pads perfectly, and it did not go perfectly for me this time around.
Yeah.
I think the only thing I got first try was the 75k, and the Waldorf one I think was first try.
If not first try, like, very
close.
quick. Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
that was weird. I was looking for propellers for the run. That seems to be the strat that I use, but I didn't find any propellers and still got it.
yeah.
I got close to that one, but the only 2 shops I found had a beach ball and canned fish.
I know. It stinks. The
Scream.
balloon too stinks.
Also, I
but
was
you
just
can't
playing
use
really
your,
sloppy.
I wish you could use the balloon without using up your extra energy first.
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
Arma, out of curiosity, how many sandwiches did I eat?
I didn't keep super close track, and that was kind of a... Like, I'm pretty confident you got more, or like 10 or more.
Though that was because I was like super safe. I think I got like 14. I wasn't
know.
100%. But
I'm a little sussy. Can we get a calorie count on this?
I was like, I got to like, I counted to 6 or something like that, and I missed one of them, so I was thrown off my game, so I went like halfway into the second loop. So I got a lot of
Hey,
sandwiches.
kudos to you, because like I should know the sandwich locations, the amount of Nimpec I play, and I just don't. I
Yeah.
had a really good call early on, where I was gonna go into that square, and I said, they might be doing that one like right now. And thankfully, I made the right call, because that was what, your second square, first square, something like that, second square.
Early.
This team, yeah.
Because I distinctly remember saying, I guess I'm going to fucking Galfaria first. Here we go. I hate Galfaria. It just looked fast. I'm like, alright, let's do this.
Yeah.
Did anybody else ever attempt Valbrace or the triathlon stuff then?
I don't
No.
think so.
I was considering triathlon. I've never gold disc Valbrace.
No. I've made it out of the dungeon phase in Valbrace, and that's as far as I've gotten. I like Porgy. I like Porgy a lot, actually. And I don't not remember where the depth charges are.
In the ruins a little bit. You need the, Or wait, no, not in the ruins. It's in the ship in the bottom left of the first map. But you need
But you gotta come up. You gotta come up from the middle layer, don't you?
Yeah.
Yes, you do.
Oh.
I'm not super
But
great
you-
with Porgy, but I really enjoyed puzzling that goal out. I'd never seen that one before.
Yeah, it's a fun one.
Well, now we have like the, what is it called, the tokenization, like you can do like the token stuff on the cards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is pretty. Because I think that rock
gotta be.
goal there is
Yeah.
part of it. Because I think it's
gotta be. Yeah.
the X, Y, or Z level with addition of X, Y, or Z. I think is what it is.
Yeah.
I
Very.
think that's like the
easy
coolest
goal,
thing to
yeah.
happen to Bingo for a really long time. That's super cool.
Yeah, it does have really big potential.
I really like the hyper contender goals now too, where it like locks you into just a random character.
Yeah, I like that too. Actually, it is a cool change. It makes some interesting things possible that weren't before.
Mhm.
Thank you to Hewho for carrying my incompetent ass through this game.
I think that's objectively false.
I mean, okay, I'll say this. Mentally, I felt like I don't know. I felt like I was drowning in this game. I was not having fun in Camp 2. I was like legit.
I knew Camp 2 was gonna break through for you.
Like, thank God it eventually happened, but man, once I had that death in Corpelia, I was like, you gotta be kidding me. Like, what is going on?
I was working on that one when you marked it off, and I ended up making it to. I only took 2 shots at it before you marked it, because it took us a while to realize it was even there. And I was in rank 2 looking for the scroll, and the upgrade I had to take was the magnet. So
Yeah.
it sucked in
Oh,
the star.
wait, I did that too. I did that on my winning run. I got the magnet.
Like,
and I was like,
sucked
are
in
you
the
kidding
winning
me?
star.
Yeah, I was like, oh my God, this is like the worst possible thing I could have to buy.
Yeah.
But it somehow worked out, like, just because I was super careful.
I could not find the scroll door, so I had to reset because it made me move on.
Yeah, that was brutal.
Finding the doors is the hardest part. Like, straight up.
I'm trying to think if there was anything. God, oh yeah, Hewho, that Aviano shuffle that kept happening on your side.
See, it's funny. I feel like with the later trials, like once you get into the randomized ancestors, the enemies like late game just kind of breaks,
Yeah.
and I was just kind of counting on that to eventually carry me through.
It eventually worked out, but the number of times where it was just like you capture, they capture, you capture, they capture, you capture, the back and forth on that was...
I also thought their army was a lot bigger, so I was doing a lot more playing cat and mouse until I thought I could take a one-on-one, and then I probably could have done that a fair bit sooner.
Maybe, but it's always hard to tell. But yeah, GG's,
Well, I'm
y'all.
gonna head to bed. I got
Yeah, of course.
soon.
Go get some.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Take a nap.
It's 2:30. It's about that time. Yeah, at this
Yeah.
point, you're not going to bed. You're taking a nap.
Yeah, that's 3 hours. All right.
Apologies that our schedules are like this, but it was in the name.
Yeah, it is in the name, that is true.
Yeah, I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I had a good time.
Can be
No, it's quiet. It's a good time because you know what's going on right now. This time of night, normally nothing. So it's guaranteed
True.
to be free. So it was
I've been
fun.
dreaming about bingo if I wasn't playing it.
Yeah. God, that's been so much of my life recently.
'Cause I'm happy that it's back. We're not officially back, but it's nice to be kind of back in a game mode that I'm terrible at, but it's still fun.
It's super fun. Alright. GG's, y'all. Take care.
Yeah.
GG's,
have a good night.
thank you again. I know you've had a long day, and I appreciate you for casting.
Yeah, I appreciate the 6 consecutive hours of bingo.
It's been a lot of fun, so it's totally fine. I'm excited about it.
Guri, we are so back.
We're so back. I
I
gotta
am so
work
back.
on I gotta work on my camp too, so I can say that.
Alright, have a good night, y'all.
Take
Alright,
care.
go.
Alright, let's go find a place to land here. Oh, somebody I don't really get the chance to raid is doing a bunch of co-op stuff tonight. So I think I'm gonna send us over to video chess. Oh, do I not have that set to... I think I have an idea of who I want to throw us over to. Thanks for hanging out, y'all. Yeah, I saw the redeem. I don't know why it didn't show the thing. Alas, I am clicking. Wait, start raid. There we go. I had to click the button first. Okay, we figured it out. Farewell!